Well, these days, the commoners need comfort. Allocate some military supplies to all the commoners. They will thank you for it.
I agree with you, Prime Minister. Brother, do as he's recommended.
But Liu Bang has gotten away. I cannot have peace of mind.
Your 30,000 soldiers have sent Liu Bang running with his tail between his legs. Nobody in this world can accept such an overwhelming defeat. I think that even if Liu Bang is still alive today, he would have lost his courage and confidence. Your Majesty, think about it. A man without courage and confidence, how can he start anew?
All right. Sworn, Father. I'll do what you say, and comfort the commoners.
I'll order men to hand out food.
Children! Children! Time to eat! Children! Come and eat now. Come and eat! Come on! Hurry! Come. Go ahead.
Father, aren't you eating?
My stomach doesn't feel well, so I won't. Careful, it's very hot.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty.
Luan,
Yes.
don't call me your majesty anymore. Just look at us now. We're starving. We're homeless. Really now.
Your Majesty, but
What is it?
Mr. Shao has sent messengers. They're at the Pei County Magistrate's office. They've brought us some food.
Some food?
Yes.
Then we can return to Pei County. How long will the food supplies from Lord Chao last? Oh, 3 or 4 months. What happens when we finish them?
Spring will be here by then. Grain harvest is expected to be in the 6th month, so by then we can harvest or buy grains.
Of course, of course. Oh, Luan.
Yes?
Tell our men to fix this place up. We'll be staying here.
But Lord Shao said the food was for us on the road. He wants us to escort you to Xinyan quickly. The messengers are waiting.
I'm not going to Xinjiang. Tell our men to close the gate and not to put up banners. Other than that, don't leave the city. Don't enter the homes of the citizens. I'm afraid we may have to stay here for a while. Go back and tell Lord Shao that I won't be returning to Xinjiang.
But...
Just tell him that.
Yes!
Close the gate.
Since we lost the war in Pangcheng, our king has been becoming stranger by the day. My brain can't understand what's happening anymore.
Lord Chen, it is not because you're not intelligent enough, but because the king and his subjects are not of one mind.
But why?
You and I are the King of Han's strategists. Our main job is to help him rule the world as efficiently as he can. But now our king's heart is no longer in ruling the kingdom.
Oh? Zhang Liang, be careful of what you say.
Lord Chen, think about it. Since we lost Pangcheng, we should go back to Xinjiang and reorganize. Perhaps many hardships and dangers await us back there. But it is the strategic thing to do. We must plan our actions carefully. And I think the King of Han is very clear on this, right? But why is he acting like this now? It's because after we lost Pangcheng, King fell into despair and is wallowing in pain. Lord Shao should not have sent us food supplies at this moment.
What's wrong with sending food?
There's nothing wrong with sending food supplies per se. But now that the King of Han has food, he will choose to stay in Pei County and become its lord instead. That is the mistake of sending supplies.
In that case, we should hurry up and persuade our king.
Lord Chen, the King of Han has sunk into despair. He won't listen to anyone. How can we persuade him? Do not worry, Lord Chen. I think there is someone who can change his mind.
Oh?
Mr. Jan, why don't you go inside? You are worried about the same thing that worries all of us. The rest of us are not educated or cultured. Not like you, sir. You are eloquent. If you can't convince the king, then none of us can. We can't compare with you.
I can understand everyone's feelings. But the King of Han's feelings? I'm afraid nobody understands them right now. Perhaps what the king needs is a bit of good rest.
But it's not the time to rest now, is it? It's been a week since you returned here. The king has been in great despair this entire time. Can you bear to watch him live like this for the rest of his days, sir?
I'm only a strategist for the King of Han. I make plans and give advice on how to govern a kingdom. But what the King of Han needs right now is a remedy for the heart.
Sir, you are the wisest in the kingdom. Can't you do it?
Don't worry about it. I've sent an urgent message to Prime Minister Shao to come help us. Perhaps he will bring the remedy that can cure the King of Han's heart.
Thank you, sir.
Zhang Liang! My king. Haven't you gone to bed yet? Not yet. Anything you want to say? Are you interested in listening to me at the moment? Get some rest. Luan,
My lord.
come here.
Understood.
Have a seat, Luan.
Understood.
How are our brothers doing?
Oh, they're fine.
And you?
I'm fine too.
Luan,
My lord.
are we fellow countrymen?
Yes.
And we're good friends?
Yes.
Then can you tell me the truth?
Of course.
For so many years, you've gone with me everywhere, fighting and fleeing. Was it hard?
Yes.
Exhausting?
Yes.
Were you afraid?
Yes.
All right. You're a good friend. Have you ever thought of leading a more comfortable, peaceful life?
Yes.
Days with wine and food. A wife and kids greeting you at home.
Yes.
Have you ever thought of giving it all up?
I haven't.
Hmm?
Never, my lord.
You've never thought of giving up?
Never.
Say that again.
Yes, I have.
It's not just you. I have as well. To be honest with you, that's what I'm considering now. I'm tired. I don't want to go on.
No, Your Majesty. We must not give up. There is no turning back from this.
Luan, I'd like to ask you, if I should give up one day, will you still follow me?
Yes. I'll follow you wherever you go, my king.
My good friend, I have been waiting for those words.
But Your Majesty, I have something to say to you.
Go ahead.
Your Majesty, I am incompetent. I am useless. I'm afraid I can't share your burden. And I don't know how to persuade you. But I still must say this. We haven't failed yet. We can still fight this. Our brothers all feel the same way. We're just waiting for your orders. Your Majesty, please don't sink even more into despair. Please don't, I'm begging you. Please don't, Your Majesty, please.
Get up. Get up! I don't want to. Listen to this right now.
Your Majesty!
Enough. You should rest. Prime Minister, thank you for rushing here. You must be tired.
Zhengliang, you're impeding our Lord's progress by doing this.
There are things you don't know yet. It's a long story. Please follow me inside.
It's not as if you don't know the King of Han's character. You can say anything directly to him.
The King of Han's spirits have sunk to the bottom. He completely won't listen to anything I say. If this continues, the Han army's future is very grim. I honestly don't know what to do, so I dared bother you, Prime Minister. You are his fellow countryman, and he respects you. You have to make him listen to reason first, before I can advise him. If we do this, we may still be able to turn things around. Prime Minister, what do you think?
Very well. I'll go try.
Let me smell you. You smell so good.
Liu Bang, come out.
Oh, Lord Chao, what are you doing here?
Liu Ji, are you happy playing around with women?
It's all right.
Have you been resting well?
I have.
Have you been eating well?
Well enough?
Have you been sleeping well?
Yes.
Nonsense! What on earth are you thinking? Do you want to be the Lord of Pei County for the rest of your life?
Lord Chao, just calm down, just relax. Lord Chao, to be honest, I've thought it over. What's wrong with being the Lord of Pei? There's food. There's women. What's so bad about that? Fighting a war, my life constantly in danger? It's also terrifying, and I could just die any day. I think giving up is better.
Liu Ji, do you know why? You have soldiers because you're the King of Han. You have generals because you're the King of Han. You have cities and people all because you're the King of Han. If you give up the world and decide to be the Lord of Pei County for the rest of your life, aren't you afraid that one day you'll just go back being a village constable in Zhongyang again and be a peasant?
What do you mean the world? What does that have to do with me? I'm tired. I don't want to go on. Now listen, Once I close that gate, I'm the master of this place. Nobody would dare offend me. I know that our brothers are dissatisfied with me. Lord Shao, if all our brothers leave me one day, will you still stay with me?
Yuji, you should still remember that after we rebelled in Pei County, I told you that I will follow you for the rest of my life. Have you forgotten that?
Lord Shao, then I'm content.
Oh, you're content. What about our brothers? They've followed you since you led an uprising in Mangdang Mountain, conquered Pei County, attacked Huling and Shenyang, and conquered Guangzhou. They almost lost their lives as well during the banquet at Hong Gate. And then now you're saying that you give up. What about them? Where's your sword?
Huh?
Where's your sword? Luigi, if you can't hold on tight to your sword today, someday someone will stab it right through your throat, and that is your opponent, Shang Yu. Shang Yu is a vengeful person. How deeply does he hate you? Every night he dreams about cutting off your head and keeping it as a war trophy.
I know. And Shang Yu will never spare my life. Am I right?
King of Han, what are you thinking right now? Will you give up? You should at least let our brothers know. Said everything we have to say to him. You can choose not to consider our brother's feelings, but I want to remind you that the defeat at Pengcheng was not our failure, far from it. Rather, the alliances with the subordinates failed. Also, we've learned that the alliances will never work unless the ally is of one mind with us. The subordinates are not united over anything. Of course, failure is inevitable, but you are not to blame for this kind of failure. Right now, the situation is not completely disadvantageous to us. Also, Han Xin has maintained discipline. Right now, he has gained a firm foothold at the south of Jushui. A lot of the scattered soldiers have already joined his camp. My lord, 9 out of 10 of our soldiers have survived. They have just damaged our strength. Also, although Shang Yu has defeated the subordinates, remember, he has not pursued his victory further and marched to Guangchong. He took over cities without the intention of guarding them. He has not done anything to win over the support of the people. He is simply a short-sighted, roving bandit.
Furthermore, though Pengcheng has been taken over by the Chu army, its very location on the plains offers little defense if an attack is made. However, I must add, our territory in Guangchong is easy to defend, easy to launch attacks from. In geographic location and military power, we have the advantage. I think this is the third point Lord Shao wishes to make. My lord, based on these 3 points, it's clear that we can stand up to Shang Yu as a definite equal. Let me think it over. My lord, I hope you can come to a decision soon.
My lord, our brothers are all waiting outside. Make a decision soon.
despair. My ambitions were not as high as yours. I almost made a big mistake. And so, I would like to apologize to you all.
Your Majesty! No, please, rise.
I would like to ask you brothers, when it comes to defeating the Chu army and conquering the world, are you still confident?
Yes!
All right. Tomorrow we leave Pei County and head to Xinjiang.
Understood!
Lord Shao, how do the commoners in Xinjiang perceive us?
Your return will raise the commoners' spirits. They will all come out to welcome you.
That's nice of you to say so. We've lost after all. Luan,
My lord.
tell our troops to stop here.
Understood.
Whatever form, my lord.
Let's delay entering the city. For one thing, I don't want to bother the commoners. And also, since we lost the battle, let's quietly enter the city at night.
The King of Han has arrived!
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Now look at this. Do I look like a king?
You are the king.
You are the king of Han. What king? Let's not deceive ourselves anymore. Did Shang Yi appoint me as king? Or was it the king of Chu? I'm the bandit king!
Your Majesty, you have destroyed Chen and stood up to the tyrant Shang Yi. You have the support from people all over the entire land. You should ascend the throne and lead everyone to attack Shang Yi very soon. All of our brothers are waiting.
You're right, we've destroyed Qin. But we have been defeated by Chu. Am I right? Our 500,000 soldiers scattered in all directions. It was an overwhelming, crushing defeat. But it's a good thing. Because it forces us to start anew. We must take over the land and proclaim a king. A king undoubtedly worthy of the title, right? If not, we'll be the laughingstock of the world. Let's go see our brothers. My brothers! Sit down, sit down. Sit. Brothers, haven't you all been waiting for the day of the Ascension ceremony?
Yes.
We've been waiting. Yes.
I've thought about it over and over, and decided that we can't hold this ceremony. Think about it. When we first rebelled, or when we fought with Qin or Chu, or when we held the funeral for Emperor Yi, we didn't even hold one grand ceremony. Regardless, we still won the support of the people, of the land, and even the other fief kings. They're the reason why we're here today. Of course, it was because I was incompetent that we were defeated. Today, I'm here to tell everyone that failure is not to be feared. And I need to apologize to everyone.
My lord,
It's unnecessary.
Defeat has almost cost me my will to fight. I disappointed everyone I ever knew and destroyed the honor of Han.
Your Majesty.
Don't know that.
And now, we are determined more than ever to start anew. We have a lot of things to do. We must pacify the hearts of the people. We must train our soldiers rigorously. We must not let the people of this land and the Thief King suffer here. We'll absolutely not allow the people to see us as a joke. That's right. All of you followed me through these years and suffered a lot for it. Most of you came with me from Fangyi and Pei County as well. In Mangdong Mountain, we even ate wild grass together, didn't we? And many of you joined me in order to battle against the oppressive Qin, and your contributions are the reason we stand here today united. Zhang Liang, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been able to escape the banquet at Hong Gate. Li Yijie, if it weren't for you, we could have never conquered Chanliu without any bloodshed at all. And you all think me worthy, but I couldn't have done it without you. I will never forget your help in this entire lifetime. By all rights, you should have all been appointed officials right on the spot. You, if not a duke, perhaps a marquis then. And you, if not a marquis, at least a count no less. But don't you all see what's going on here? Why do you want these bloody titles, for heaven's sake? What right do we have to be conferred these titles? And self-proclaimed titles? They will only make us nothing but pathetic little laughingstocks. I have already discussed this with Lord Shao. Let's just forget about the ceremony. I don't care. I don't want to give the commoners and thief kings any excuse to laugh at us. It's why I'm telling you. I will not sit on the king's throne now. Not at the moment. But if the land is at peace someday, you cannot ever stop me from sitting in it. And you cannot refuse any titles conferred to you. Also, Lord Shao told me you want me to choose a crown prince. I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you're all worried that Han will not have an heir that we can name as a successor, right? But have you really thought about it? Even if we proclaim our dynasty, will the world really belong to us? Of course not! Appointing a crown prince would not guarantee anything! I am sorry to be a killjoy. It's supposed to be a happy day, and I had to say those upsetting words to everyone. But, my brothers, those words came honestly from my heart. Again, let me reiterate this. If you don't think that I'm good enough, just push me aside right now and find someone deserving. I won't stop you. No matter what, today is still a good day for us. Let's go have a drink. Come, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Mother. sleepy.
Wake up. I need to tell you something. Do you want to be king?
Be king? Is it lots of fun?
You can't always think about playing. Your father will appoint a crown prince very soon. I've told you before. What is the crown prince?
Crown prince. He's the son who gets to be king someday.
As long as you're the crown prince, son, you and I will not be killed. Do you want Mother to die?
No, Mother. You mustn't die. I want you to live.
Good boy. One day, if your father wants to select a crown prince, you still have two elder brothers, Liu Yi and Liu Fei. Your father could possibly appoint one of them instead. And you will never have your chance. Do you understand?
Mother, don't talk like that. I'm getting scared.
From now on, you must listen to every word I say. Understand? You're a kind boy. And yet, you're simple-minded. We cannot depend on anyone in the palace. Don't ever forget that. If you can't become the crown prince, would they still allow you to live?
Mother, I'm not scared. It doesn't matter if I die, as long as you live, Mother.
Mother's life is nothing. I just want you to lead a good life. And as long as you live, then there's hope for me too. You must lead a good life. Understand? King of Han!
Oh! Hey! Hey, where's Ru Yi?
Inside. Doesn't he look a lot like you?
If you didn't, you'd be in big trouble. The journey must have been hard for you.
Not at all.
Come, I'll reward you properly.
Chop, chop, the sandalwood is cut, placed on the riverbank to dry. The river water ripples solemnly. Neither sowed nor harvested, enough rice for 300 households. Neither hunted nor pursued, badgers in your courtyard is found. Noblemen eating, the bread of idleness.
That's good. You recite it again.
Chop, chop, the sandalwood is cut. Placed on the bank? The riverbank?
Teacher, don't be too strict. He can almost recite it.
This is my way of teaching. If you don't want me to teach, then I will leave.
Don't, please. I dare not offend you. You are good. Liu Yang, continue.
Now continue from chop, chop, the sandalwood is
Chop,
cut.
chop, the sandalwood is cut.
Oh, Lady Qi,
My Lord Luan.
Prince Ru Yi.
Ru Yi, look. This is your elder brother, Lu Ying. And this is your sister, Liu Le. Say hello.
Brother, sister.
担当。大风吹，吹乱万象，吹不乱我思想，吹不乱我方向。在世无声无息堂，不如轰轰烈烈一场。剑穿透铠甲，穿透透时光，徒步的衣裳，袒露的胸膛，宁愿替受伤，不让心凄凉。大风吹，云飞扬。谁知我心所向？谁知我心所向？